Hey guys, welcome back to my Lakers MyGM, and for the first time in forever, I actually forgot to hit record when I first started playing, and for the first time in forever as well, my Elgato actually recorded the gameplay without losing the file. So it was a pretty amazing day when I was recording this, not gonna lie, and it still is a pretty amazing day. The one flaw with this amazing day is that people think I'm going to be quitting NBA 2K16, and that is not a case. No, I'm not going to be quitting what I started up since 2K13. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. I know what I built my channel off of. I just want to separate myself from everybody else. I want to talk more basketball, and that's probably what we're going to be doing throughout the remainder of this MyGM series before I started doing more videos like the NBA preview. I definitely want to try doing an NBA preview around trade deadline, All-Star break, whenever that happens, and before the playoffs start, and give you our playoff predictions, kind of like we did with the NBA preview and the rankings and what have you, because that, at first, I thought that was going to be a complete failure. I put so many hours into it, editing the graphics, editing the video. I thought, if it's not even going to get 1,000 views, it's not 2K content. But then to my surprise, when the season actually picked up, I was getting a lot of feedback on those videos, whether positive or negative. You know, you guys know about my Detroit Pistons NBA preview. That was a crazy comment section in my Detroit preview. But that's definitely something I want to start doing more, and I love it that you guys are encouraging me to do so. You know, on my We Need Change video, it was basically people saying, just we love the NBA preview. You should do more stuff like that. And I was like, all right, yeah, cool. I love that you guys love that, because although I kind of hated making it because of how long it was, it was still a fun project, and I knew no one was posting quality videos like that at the time. So I felt like I was onto something, and I probably should start getting back on it and start posting original content like that, even though if it was what's the right word? Not homage. I don't even know what the word. What's homage? Homage. No, homage, right? I think I really need to let's Google that definition right now. All right, it's homage, I think. Can we click the little
Homage?
Homage. It's homage. Whew, that's the word I was looking for about the whole NBA preview and homage towards Grantland. See, I used it in the correct sentence right there. We paid our respects to Grantland, even though R.I.P. Grantland on YouTube. It was good knowing you, and I'm probably not gonna follow you on your website or Twitter because that's a different website, and I like all my videos in one beautiful website such as YouTube. Love it or hate it, yeah. Also, I feel like for the rest of this video, we should probably talk fantasy. I made a huge mistake by not making weekly fantasy videos on my channel. What we normally do on the AO podcast is that we talk about fantasy. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to talk about fantasy this week, but I guess we'll talk about fantasy on my MyGM series, depending on whether or not if it's the Monday after. So I am killing it in fantasy. I'm in a league with Agent, Waffle, Low, etc., and some viewers out there that watches Agent's videos. But I am absolutely murdering it in fantasy. That I don't know why I didn't come up with this idea sooner. I probably should have made a weekly fantasy mode series on my channel where I just keep killing everybody week after week, because right now on week 4 I am 3-0 and I feel like $1 million. I feel like the Detroit Pistons and their fans when they went on like a 3-game winning streak to start off the season, and when Andre Drummond was pulling down every single rebound. I feel like the Pistons fans right now. I feel like we're gonna win a championship just after 3 weeks of winning, about to be the 4th week, because my opponent right now, his team isn't the best. 7-2. I mean, I'm killing people out here. Top of the standings too. This is crazy. I'll actually let's show you my team. Let's snap it, and then this is my team right here. This is my team. Steph Curry, Brandon Knight, Rajon Rondo, Danny Green, Aldridge, Porter. Like, this team, my first time ever playing fantasy basketball, and I am murdering people. Well, I had the 2nd pick in the draft. The first pick, luckily the person picked Anthony Davis. And I was like, Anthony Davis, that guy's supposed to have a breakout year this year, but he's playing terrible because his team's all injured, and now he's injured, and I got Steph Curry. People were telling me to pick LeBron. And I was like, you know what, let me pick Curry because he's Steph Curry with the pop boy. And unfortunately, my biggest mistake so far in fantasy was drafting Danny Green for the 4th round pick. For the 4th round pick, Danny Green, like I thought this guy was gonna be shooting threes left and right because last season he was, and I definitely am gonna make a series about Danny Green, inspired by the AO podcast once again, because I always bring up this guy's getting paid more than Danny Green, or this guy's getting paid less than Danny Green. Danny Green's like the epitome of a solid player. Like if you're getting paid more than Danny Green and you suck, what are you doing? So I definitely have a lot inspired from the AO podcast that I'm a part of every Monday on Call Me Agent 00's channel. You know, if you guys want to go listen to me speak. You know how the Pistons started off hot and the Grizzlies started off not? Yeah, they're going to switch identities pretty soon. So, especially because they play in the West. So they may not look real, but they're still a playoff team. This year at least.
Yo, Static Shock.
Hopefully I won't be a robot every week, but you never know. I might surprise you and become Static Shock and just produce a movie for you guys. But I've been rambling on, and this is probably the weirdest MyGM episode you've ever saw because it wasn't just gameplay or menu screens. And I feel like I should do this a lot more. Let me know if you guys like this randomness, because I definitely did. It was something special. I feel like we really had a connection with this episode, even though if we're just talking about the future. And maybe next episode we won't talk about the future. Maybe we'll talk about now, because we can't make all the moves in the future. We got to make some moves now. And that's exactly what we will be doing. So, that said, that was my fantasy team. Week 4, probably going to get my 4th win in a row. And a few MyGM episodes after, I'll talk about my 5th week opponent. And I'll probably murder him too, because I'm a serial killer eating these Fruit Loops.